So good to see you guys, and hopefully we're gonna get things rolling here real soon for you. I'm using a different kind of software, so this is gonna be interesting to see how all this works out. So you'll have to let me know in the chat. Definitely, yeah, definitely let me know if you can hear everything okay. Tell me where you're calling in from or watching in from, and we will get started ASAP with making some music and singing for you guys, which I'm super excited about. This is your first time to a Sunday Evenings with Matt Fawcett. This is literally where we just get a chance to hang out, chill, and make some music. And I'm super, super excited for it. The last one was last year, actually, the 31st, and which was crazy to think that we had an entire year of doing a bunch of different stuff. So good evening, Glenda Ferguson. So good to see you from Roanoke, Virginia. I was there this past August, actually, family vacation down that way, which, speaking of Roanoke, Virginia, got into a pretty big rabbit hole, specifically when it came to what was it? The Lost Colony. Read an entire book specifically about the Lost Colony and whether it was truly lost or not. Very, very interesting read. But that all happened down right where you are, Glenda. So good to see. Of course, we got my good friend Janet Stallings, and also this year's executive producer of the 2024 calendar. Yep, one and the same. Thanks so much for being here, friend. Good to see your smiling face. And everybody hear everything okay? Just give me a good thumbs up. And I'm going to snag my Git fiddle. Actually, really excited in kind of a weird way, but one of my guitars I just sold this afternoon, just to try to make sure that I had enough finances to pay some bills and that sort of thing, and then also just sold a keyboard as well. But just made me really appreciate all of you guys and your support for allowing me to do this, and then also for the guitars and things that I do have. Still get an opportunity to be able to play music for y'all. So if you have any, ooh, I like that, from going down to Hawaii. If you have any songs that you'd like me to do or questions, feel free to go ahead and leave the comment. And I would love to hear more about any questions you guys have about me, my personal life, or even music in general. That would be awesome. Looks like we got Penny Smith here. Hey, friend. Good to see you. You and your bright smiling face. It's awesome. And actually, I wonder, I'm going to try something new. So if you guys want to display, or when you post a comment, it should pop up over on the side, I think, maybe. We'll see. All right, cool stuff. Well, that being said, let me grab my guitar and we will actually start this thing. How about that, eh? In fact, I'm actually going to change the background real quick. This is fun. Lots of cool stuff going on. All right. Ugh. Oh no. I have my guitar stand on wheels so that I can move it around a little bit, and apparently I moved it a little far enough to where it actually attacked my guitar strap so I could see it, or it was underneath of it. So music songs today, and today we were in church and really just enjoy being able to worship with my family. We've been able to just enjoy doing that. And they talked about friendship today, which was really interesting, about how friendship, true friendship, ultimately is being known fully and still being loved and appreciated. And it made me think of this song. Patricia. Oh, my daily bread, I depend on you. I depend on you for the sun to rise, for my sleep at night. I depend on you. I depend on you. You're the way, the truth, and the life. You're the well that never runs dry. I'm the branch and you are the vine. Draw me close and teach me to abide. Where the Spirit leads, I am following. I depend on you. I depend on you for the victories slain in front of me. I depend on you. Oh, I depend on you. You're the way, the truth, and life. You're the well that never runs dry. I'm the branch and you are the vine. Draw me close and teach me to abide. Be my strength, my song in the night. Be my all, my treasure, my prize. I am yours and forever you're mine to abide. When I pass through death, as I enter rest, I depend on you. Yes, I depend on you for eternal life, to be raised with Christ. I depend on you. I depend on you. You're the way, the truth, and life. You're the well that never runs dry. I'm the branch and you are the vine. Draw me close and teach me to abide. Be my strength, my song in the night. Be my all, my treasure, my prize. I am yours and forever you're mine. Draw me close and teach me to abide. Would you teach me to abide? Oh yeah, I actually had the opportunity to sing that at a church conference, which was awesome. Janet, Patricia, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much. If there's a song anybody wants to request, I got plenty of. I will do my best. I was actually talking with a couple other musicians the other day, and they were like, "Oh, like, do you ever take requests from people?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I take requests all the time. Like, even if I don't know the song, it just makes it more interesting that way. Doesn't mean I always get it right, but it definitely it make things a little bit hilarious, I think, personally, just because It just makes me laugh a little bit. Looks like we got Jared Alice. Song Secret, please. Yes, I can do Secret. It's one of my favorites, if I have to say. Actually, that one keeps coming up, which is hilarious to me because I wasn't sure that was one of the ones sure how it was going to turn out, and turned out I absolutely loved it and it worked out great. And sing along, yep, we can do sing along as well too. Let me we'll do Secret first, just because I got that one in, and then we will do sing along. Secrets. And I really want to get this done. Secret specifically. Oh man, there's a really cool bass line part in the entire song that goes. Anyway, I've been working on a looped version of it, and soon I'll have that done. I'll post it as a video. But once I get the loop pedal thing all set up or whatever, it's really, really cool. It's a ton of fun. But since we don't have that, it'll just be acoustic tonight. But this is Secret. Done with the secrets, I'm done with the lies. I'm here to confess who I am deep inside. A wound on the face, a guilty facade, to try and convince it's alright when it's not. Secrets are stolen, the joy in my life, building up walls, burying me alive. The only way up, the only way up, shine a light on what I'm ashamed of. For the secrets won't give up. Trying to live, I'm trying to fly, grounding myself, leaving the lies, alone with my thoughts, war zone in my head, surrounded alone and left for dead. Shame to love, or the secret is enough. Passed off my failure to the man on the cross. He gave me peace I could never have bought. He called me by name with joy on his face. The secret's no longer secrets no longer steal the joy from my life. Tore down the walls before
fully alive. The only way out was by looking up, shining light, turn my shame to love. Oh, the secret was love. Yeah, the secret was love.
Love that song. So good. And great suggestion there, friend. That was Alice, I believe. Yep, you are welcome. Thanks so much. Really, really enjoy the ability to do this. This is fun. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Patricia, sing along. Oh, yeah.
I've seen it countless times. The things don't turn out right, like nothing we had planned. But in the chaos, don't forget, you were made for more than this. And this is not the end. Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along. Oh, 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 joy over in your pain, in your heart when it breaks. Life was never meant to live alone. You were made to come alive, even when it's not alright. And no, I feel it too. Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along. Oh, 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 oh. So let me cry with you. Let me dance with you. Let me sing together with you. So let me cry with you. Let me dance with you. Let me sing together with you. Oh, 'cause you have a story. Your story is a song. So let's sing together and have everyone sing along. Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Patricia, for that suggestion. Good to see you, Cindy. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Good to see so many smiling faces. This is awesome. Good to see you over on the Instagrams. Got the armchair rocker. We got lots of people that just kind of popped in. Pretty cool stuff. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Good to see y'all. Let's see. Can you do my song, My God is Bigger, please and thank you? Yes, Cindy, we'll do that. Actually, Janet had suggested that one earlier. So that's the next one we will do is My God is Bigger, which unfortunately, I haven't done that song very often recently. But I'll do it for you guys. I've been working on trying to get stuff ready for summer tour and reaching out to places to play, and got some pretty nifty ideas going on with that, and still working on trying to get a lot of all that stuff rolling. But I had a really somebody had suggested going to a bunch of Walmarts and playing in the parking lot, and I thought about that, and I think that's actually kind of a cool idea. But I think there's another partner potentially that has a lot of stores that I think would be really cool. So stay tuned on that. If you would help me by just hitting the thumbs up or the like button wherever you're watching this, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, or Instagram or Twitter, that would help me out a huge amount. Just telling other people like, hey, this is a fun stream, and whether or not you are enjoying, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, let me know. But yeah, I would definitely love to get more people here to be able to listen to these. My goal is to always comfort the afflicted and confront the comfortable with music. And a lot of times it just means being a friend to people. And if you've had a good friend, or if you've had an experience with a really good friend, you know that friends are really good at lifting you up when you need to be lifted up. And they're really good at kicking you in the butt when it's time to get up and go do something. So that is my goal with music, is to be there with you in the whole of life, to be able to cry with you, and also be able to sing and celebrate with you as well. This, though, my friends, by popular request from Cindy and Janet, is the song My God is Bigger. If you don't wanna know what I had done, you know it'd take a lot to forgive this broken one. Some would never consider my soul worth anything, but to him who is much bigger, I was worth everything. My God is bigger than the stars in the sky. My God is bigger than the question why. My God is bigger than the storm or the sea. My God is big enough to love me. Pieces all around, sharpened to the tip, cutting all it past like a diamond bit. We all started out this way, broken pieces on the ground.
more found my God is bigger than the stars in the sky. My God is bigger than the question why. My God is bigger than the storm or the sea. My God is big enough to love me. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. But he still loves me. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. What a poor wretched sinner I am. But he still loves me. Oh, God is bigger than the stars in the sky. My God is bigger than the question why. My God is bigger than the storm or the sea. My God is big enough to love me. My God is big enough to love me. Big enough to love. How sweet that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Awesome stuff. Deborah Saddleson, so good to see you, and Jamie as well. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for being here. It's good to see your bright and smiling faces, for coming out and joining the live stream. We got Eric Hall as well over on Instagram, and Neat Audio, and Simon. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Good to see you. Always good. Cindy, beautiful, love it. You have an amazing voice. Thank you so much. I really need to hear this song tonight. Well, thank you, friend. Thanks for suggesting it. It's always fun to be able to play songs that you guys want to hear. It's no fun when nobody wants to actually hear songs you've done. Which, speaking of songs that are coming, this one's coming out tomorrow, or midnight tonight. If you're up super late tonight and you want to do me a huge solid and stream this on Spotify all through the entire night, set it on loop on your phone, it will be out tonight at midnight. It's called Slow Down. It is the very first song on the 2024 single release calendar, which of course you can get your very own at the link somewhere around this video, or if you're over on Instagram, it's the link in bio, or on Twitter as well, link in bio. But this calendar literally is going to go through all 12 songs that are coming out every single month this year. I'm super, super stoked. This is the second year doing it. And of course, Janet Stallings did a huge solid, and actually, thanks so much, friend, but she is the executive producer for this entire year and supported the calendar in a huge way. And super excited to get all these songs out to you. If you get the calendar, like Janet did and a bunch of others, you can actually scan the bottom of it on the specific day every single week, or not week, every single month. There's a brand new song that's coming out, and it has a QR code. When you scan that QR code at the first of the month, you can actually listen to the song that's coming out that month a week before it is released. So if you're super big and you love the music that I'm doing and you want to help support the music, as well as being able to hear the songs first before anybody else, grab a calendar and you can hear them before anybody else does. And at some times, there's enough of a buffer there to where if you want to actually make a suggestion or whatever, there are times when I can actually update stuff before it goes live to everybody else. But that's not necessarily a promise that'll happen every single time. But I do appreciate you guys doing that. There also, all the songs from last year are now out on an album. Those records should be getting to me, I believe, the end of this week. The physical CDs, and then I'll start sending those out. So if you haven't gotten your physical CD for the year 2023, which of course was last year's, all 12 of those songs are now on their own CD and available for you to purchase again somewhere around on this video, wherever you're watching, listening to. If you haven't yet, give me a huge thumbs up on either Facebook or YouTube, or subscribe, or even like tell other people about it, and feel free to share it with other people, so we can get more people coming. I do want to play one of my personal favorite songs that I think is kind of a sleeper personally. It was one that I didn't do a fantastic job of promoting, which again, because this whole music thing is me, myself, and I, and a handful of my friends that come and help me every once in a while. There's been a couple of these songs where everything has been played by me, which is kind of crazy to me as well. This was one of them. It's called I Could Be Wrong, and puts a smile on my face every time I get a chance to play it. So hopefully it does you guys as well. I thought through 1,000 ways. This blindsides me and leaves me sane. I told you that you were crazy and helplessly in need of saving. Should have seen it coming and started running. A fear creeps by and keeps telling me there's no way this all works out. I certainly had my doubts. I could be wrong, but this turns out right. Could be left for dead or right on cloud nine, so I'll be brave and get this chance. 'Cause I'm committed either way this ends. Yeah, I'm committed either way this ends. Written countless endings to the story, and any way you write it, it never turns out boring. This adventure's way too complex. At some point you're gonna have to take a risk. I could be wrong, but this turns out right. Could be left for dead or out on cloud nine, so I'll be brave and get this chance. 'Cause I'm committed either way this ends. Yeah, I'm committed either way this ends. Pull back and only give half. Destined to fail before it begins, I lean in and give all I have. Maybe small, but I've got a fighting chance. Maybe small, but I've got a fighting chance. I could be wrong, and this turns out right. Could be left for dead or out on cloud nine, so I'll be ready to get this chance. Maybe small, but I've got a fighting chance. Ships are built to sail, though some may still fail. There comes a time committed either way this ends, which, I mean, quite frankly, has been a good mantra to have as of late, because there's plenty of times where things don't seem like they're going to work out. And you know what? That's okay. Because sometimes when you go only for the guarantee instead of trying to go for the things that matter most, you end up missing out on some of the beauty that comes. Because when things are guaranteed, I'm trying to remember, who was it? There was a quote that somebody said recently, and I think it was talking specifically about music. And essentially what they said was, when there's no risk, there's no opportunity to do something truly amazing. Like, when you think of it and you go to like a circus or something like that and you see all these acrobats and stuff like that, if you saw that they were constantly wearing harnesses and everything else, it's like, oh yeah, that's really cool. There's that safety net there. The ability to actually do something that's truly amazing is almost kind of like, well, I mean, if I got over my fears enough, I could do it too. But the fact that they do it without, and there's that element of risk that's involved, that's when you truly have the ability to do something truly amazing. Janie Samples, I swear, Matt, I love all those songs. Oh, thanks, friend. Janet, Safely in His Arms. Oh, yeah. We will do that one. That one's a good one. This is also another one that I didn't really know what to do with when I first wrote it. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Because I only had, I think, the first verse. Yeah, this one was one of the ones that I had part of the song done before the year started last year, but I didn't have all of it. And I was like, man, like it needs more. And so I ended up writing the third verse like a week before this was supposed to release, because I was just like, it's just not done yet. So here we go. Safely in His Hands. I've cried with the broken, I've cheered with the saint. Every time has a purpose, every moment it's day. Thank God for the good times, I thank God for the bad. Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans? Though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, yeah, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hand. 'Cause I've learned how to lose, I've learned how to love. I can give all I have, some help from above. I'm not who I was, but I'm more than I am. It takes time to grow, it takes time to plan. Though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hand. Oh, 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 And I've danced in the rain, I've walked on the shore, I gazed at the stars and still wanted more. I climbed up the mountain, stood in the valley below, content to just be, so thankful to know. Though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hand. Oh, 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 'Cause I've cried with the broken, I've cheered with the safe. Every time has a purpose, every moment at stake. Not who I was, but I'm more than I am. It takes time to grow, it takes time to plan. Ended it a little differently, but hey, there you go. Deborah, like you say, my friend, we all have a purpose, and it will be amazing, whatever it is. Amen. Yes, we do. And I want everybody to know and understand that they do have a purpose. If you got breath in your lungs, you are still here for a reason. John Meldrum, thanks so much for coming, man. Tim Helmer, Nico Nojo, thanks so much for popping in over on the Instagram. So good to see you guys. It's a lot of fun being able to hang out with you all tonight. So thanks so much for being here and suggesting songs. Kathy, good to see you, friend. Patricia, you are a blessing. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. My goal is to comfort the afflicted and confront the comfortable in the way that I do music. But honestly, like, I think it's in Psalm somewhere. It says something about being a sweet aroma to the Lord. And I feel like the way that we can do that is by just living our lives in a way that honors and glorifies Him. And a lot of times I feel like sometimes we just slide that in a box, be like, okay, well, how can I just make Jesus happy with me or God happy with me? Instead of thinking of like the way that you make God happy with you is by interacting, the way you interact with other people. I mean, you should be, be in prayer, reading scripture, that sort of thing. But a lot of your life is lived in relationship with other people. That was a lot about what sermon this morning was about, how we relate with other people and how we are actually friendly towards others. It's our opportunity as believers to go and love other people and be good friends, good in relationship with other people, because that exemplifies and shows the relationship that God has with us, which is really, really cool. And also it was an interesting thought too, like you give a lot more grace to the people that you know the best sometimes. And I know I do that, like usually, like if somebody does something and I know them really well and I also know that they would never like do something on purpose to hurt me, I'm going to give a lot more grace to that individual than somebody who I don't know at all and just kind of assume the worst. Somebody brought up the I forget, we were chatting last night on Facebook, and they brought up a specific term. I'm trying to remember what it was, but the essential part of the thing was that the term itself meant that, like, don't attribute to malice what is just attributable to the times where people just do dumb things, but can just be a lot more gracious with human beings and that sort of stuff. So but thanks so much. Amen. Let's see, what other songs can we do tonight? We only got a couple minutes left, and let's do this one because I love this song and it's been a while since I've done it. My shepherd, there's nothing I lack. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters, renews my life, and leads me on the right path for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest of valleys, I fear no danger. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Oh, sure goodness and love will pursue me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. It leads me beside quiet waters, renews my life. It leads me on the right path for His sake. Even though I want you are with me, you're right in your stand for me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Oh, surely goodness and love will pursue me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. Love that psalm. Of course, a lot of people do. Psalm 23. Deborah, just be kind. No reason not to be. It's so easy. Yeah, and honestly, so some of you guys saw the comments that I had put on the video about getting some really hateful comments recently. And it just kind of blows me away. I think, Patricia, of course, thank you for being here. Kathy, I believe it, love it. Yes, amen. And Debbie, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys so much. So some of you saw the video that I posted about just negative comments, and I think if I was earlier on in like my career as far as doing music and stuff, like I'll admit, like I took everything personally. In fact, there was one comment specifically that was on one of the first CDs that I ever put out, or one of the first albums that I ever put out, and it was over on iTunes. And it literally just said awful vocals, and that was it. And honestly, that was one of the things that pushed me to take voice lessons and try to get better on my voice and everything else. Because I will admit my first album that I put out was bad, vocally at least. I really did love a lot of the songwriting. Maybe we should go back and do some of the songs again. Now that I know a lot better production and singing wise and everything. Anyway. But yeah, I was just getting some really hateful comments this week about like, hey, you know, whatever you do, don't make this your full-time thing, or go do something to get a better job, or if you can't sing better than me, then you don't deserve to be a musician or do music stuff where you have to quit. And it was just funny to me because it was a comment that somebody else had said to me. And the comment was, hurt people, and heal people, heal people. And it just got me thinking. I was like, man, it's like, what's had to have gone wrong in somebody's life to where they are that hurtful towards other people? Again, I don't view like putting videos out saying, hey, if you like this kind of music, I think you might dig mine. You know, send me a message and I'll send you a song. I don't see that as being very like in people's face at all, as far as letting people know that I am a musician and I want them to hear my music only if they want to. So to have somebody, multiple people, especially this week, reach out and be really, really like nasty, it was kind of one of those head scratchers for me. Like, man, like I wonder if it's because either nobody believed in them or they never gave people an opportunity to believe in them, and so they're just taking it out on other people, which is unfortunate. Like, I mean, I think I'm in a good place right now where I've got a lot of support from you guys and from my wife and from a lot of other people, that, you know, even if there's a bunch of people who hate what I do, like I'm okay with it, because the reason why I'm here is for the people that God's brought along my path to serve them. I'm not going to be able to serve the entire world. I already know that, and I'm okay with that. But there's a lot of, desire in my heart to like try to reach out to those people when they're, when that's the first inkling that they have is to try to hurt somebody else. Like, hey, like, man, you don't have to like my music at all, but I surely do hope that you can get up tomorrow morning and just look at the sunrise and realize that there's brighter things on the horizon. And you don't have to hurt you don't need to destroy somebody else's ladder to try to climb up your own. There's plenty of space for people to be able to sing. And in fact, I want more people to sing. I want more people to chase their dreams and live on purpose and to go after what God's designed them for. Because I think the more that people strive after their purpose and what God's truly designed them for, which is what they're passionate about, and where that intersects with how they can serve others, I think that's going to force them to come to the relationship that they have with their Creator themselves. So anyway, long story short, thank you for all the support you guys have given me over the past week. It's been tangible and felt, and I really do appreciate every single one of you for being willing to invest in my life. Those new shirts did come out, so if anybody wants to snag one of the cassette shirts, I posted a link on them in the Facebook group, so you guys can go grab them there. Let's see, Janet, can you just play a little line of January? Yes, I can. So this is Janet, of course, has a calendar, and she's the executive producer of the calendar this year. But she's already heard the song "Slow Down," the one that's behind my shoulder. So this song is a brand new one. It is coming out technically tomorrow, but if you stay up till midnight tonight, you can go and listen to it. And if you want to do me a super huge solid, you can actually go and stream it all night tonight by just putting it on repeat over on Spotify. It'll make the algorithms and all that other fun stuff be like, oh, hey, this is a good song. We should let other people hear it, because that's how that stuff works. But so this song is called "Slow Down." It's a song that I wrote specifically for a friend who at the time was going through a really, really difficult thing in her life. And I just asked her, like, if somebody were to just, what do you need to hear most right now? Like, what do you wish somebody would tell you? Ironically enough, those very words that she needed to hear were the same thing that I needed to hear about 2 months later. So this is I'll play the chorus and then the first verse. This is "Slow Down," again, coming out midnight tonight, tomorrow morning. Slow down, slow down, breathe in and breathe out, and just slow down. The sun comes up and the sun goes down. Time flies by without a sound. Rush and rush, never satisfied, till we burn out and we wonder why. Slow down, slow down, breathe in and breathe out, and just slow down. Rest and know you'll never be alone. So that's a little bit of a taste of the song "Slow Down." If you haven't heard it yet, it's coming out tomorrow. If you want to hear it and or any other song early before anybody else does, you can snag your single release 2024 calendar. There are 12 brand new songs that are coming out to you guys. These are all the covers for them, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, it's coming out tomorrow. Super, super pumped for it. I think For some of you internet sleuthy type people, you might recognize that chorus. I actually wasn't really planning on releasing the song ever. But when it came out, when I was working on it, I just recorded a chorus for it. And then put it up on social media just to see what people thought. And there were a ton of you that were like, "Oh my goodness, I love this song. When's it coming out?" Like, okay, like all the songs at that point in time had been planned already a year in advance for the 2023 releases. So I was like, all right, 2024, January 1, let's do it. Especially after the craziness of the holiday, the expectations on doing stuff with family, all that stuff. There are a lot of times where I feel like we just need to hit pause. Or not even pause on our life. We just need to take our finger off the rewind button. I don't know if you guys remember on old VHS tape things where you could like double tap the fast forward button and it would just like speed through everything. And I feel like for a lot of us, we've been running our lives that way to where we just are on like way too crazy fast of a clip to actually be able to do much of anything. And the unfortunate part about that is then we never actually slow down enough to be able to enjoy where we are. And so we rush through our entire life and then we end up just looking back at pictures and be like, oh, I remember that. So I am really excited for this one. It seems like it resonates with a lot of you. So Deborah, love that sweet guitar. Thanks, friend. Me too. This, by the way, is a Journey Instruments guitar. You can't really see the headstock. There we go. Journey Instruments. I'm one of their artists now, which is awesome. And this is the guitar that fits in a backpack and is going to be coming with me on any fly dates and or the two-wheeled tour stuff. So if you have me come to your house, this is probably a guitar that I'm going to be bringing with me to play, whether it's a house show or the two-wheeled tour stuff. So really excited to be doing that stuff this summer as well too. So always with love and blessings to you and yours, Matt. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thanks so much for being here. And Janet and everybody else who's come and just hung out tonight. It has been an awesome, awesome evening. And I appreciate every single one of you for being here and allowing me to be able to just share my heart with you tonight. Hopefully it's been helpful and beneficial for you guys. I know sometimes I can get a little long-winded on some of my hopes and dreams and that sort of thing, but really do appreciate you guys being willing to come and hang out and just enjoy singing together. Hopefully you guys were able to sing along with me. If you don't know these songs, there's a CD now with all the songs from 2023 called The Year 2023, believe it or not, and just kind of as a fun little antidote, and this is probably just going to come up on like what Jeopardy or something like that as a trivia question like 30 years from now. But it was released on December 31st of 2023. So it's the year 2023 because it's all the singles from that year. So anyway, really cool. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Grab your calendar if you haven't yet. And then if you would do me a favor tomorrow when everything releases for Slow Down, if you would just play it like crazy, both on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to music, if you could request the song and just, play it as many times as you possibly can handle. It helps me out a ton because then it shows other people that, hey, like other people actually like this. There's a whole mantra when it comes to marketing and that sort of thing that a crowd draws a crowd. So if you're looking at like the top right corner or whatever, top left corner of the live stream and you're like, oh, there's not many people here, like that incentivizes you not necessarily to stay, but if there's like 1,000 people, like, oh man, like this is so cool, like there's so many people here. So if you could be my crowd tomorrow and just go and listen to it like crazy, and then other people, especially on Spotify, will see like, oh, this has been streamed 1,000 times, like that's crazy, it must be a good song, like a bunch of people have liked it. It helps me out a ton because it gets other people to listen to it as well. So Patricia, thank you so much. Matt, God bless you and your beautiful family. Thank you, friend. Thank you guys so much for all that you've done for me and my family. I appreciate every single one of you. There is a lot more really cool music coming, and I cannot wait to share it all with you, both this year and following, and being able to get out and see you guys a bunch this year, which is my goal. To get out with the bus a lot more, and there's more stuff coming with that as well too. So Thank you guys so much for being awesome. I'm going to peace out. I'm going to go say goodnight to my kids. But I do want to say this as I end every single live stream. You were created on purpose with a purpose. My goal is to write music that comforts the afflicted and confronts the comfortable and helps you live and walk in the purpose that you were created for. So if there's anything I can do for you, always feel free to message me, shoot me an email. Again, if you want to support my career, there's tons of links listed in and around this video where you can do that, whether it's giving on a monthly basis, a one-time huge gift, a small gift, whatever, or even just buying merch. That helps me out a ton, more than you guys realize. But there's more ways that you can support outside of the financial side of things. But every single time that you support, liking or sharing or just watching it a bunch of times, those all help me. Don't cost you a dime to be able to do that stuff. But what that helps me do is it extends my ministry beyond what I'm. So when you guys are the ones sharing it with other people and you're promoting it and you're buying merch and that sort of thing, it just helps me be able to reach my arms even further to try to wrap my arms around more people. So thank you so much for being a part of that. Everyone who's here already is a part of doing that. So thank you so much for that. And I look forward to doing another one of these streams next Sunday at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific. I think I got that right. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. Plan on coming in next week at the same time, same place. Love every single one of you. Janet, good night. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys so much. I love you all. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. And we will see you guys later. Thanks.